This is KSN News 3 at 5.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Julia Thatcher.
And I'm Jeff Herndon. Sedgwick County pitching in to Wichita's emergency winter shelter. Commissioners approving $200,000.
KSN's Asia Simone Smith explains how the funds are helping. Asia.
Jeff, Julia, the county's $200,000 is in addition to the city of Wichita's $485,000. Humankind also put in $200,000, but some leaders tell me that they rely heavily on outside funding.
We are grateful for the city to kick in some funding, for the county, and for the general public to help us make this program a reality.
Sedgwick County commissioners say homelessness is a crisis. Commissioner Ryan Beatty says it will take the entire community's support to change.
It's not just the nonprofit world that has to fix this. It's not just the city of Wichita. The county's at the table. The state is also at the table in conversations.
The money given to Humankind will be used for shelter operations, including food and security.
With that funding, we're able to provide case management. We're purchasing items like the bunk beds that are behind me, mats, other supportive services.
One of the main goals of the short-term shelter is providing long-term support for unhoused people.
We are working with places like Substance Abuse Center of Kansas, with the Mental Health Association, with the ICT Street Team and Hunter Health Clinic. We're really just trying to bring as many services as possible onto this program to help people with whatever it is that they need to get back on their feet.
Commissioner Beatty says the county hopes to help by connecting people with ComCare and housing resources beyond the walls of the shelter.
This emergency winter shelter expires on March 31st. What's the plan April 1st? Now we're at the table in helping to shape the outcomes of what the interim plan is immediately on April 1st.
Volunteers are racing to make sure the shelter is up and running before winter cold sets in.
KSN's Asia Simone Smith live at the shelter in Northeast Wichita with an update on the progress. Asia.
Julia, Jeff, Humankind Ministries said they had about 50 volunteers helping set up supplies at this shelter today. They worked from noon to 5 and just started back up again at 5:30. Volunteers and staff are working to assemble beds, and they're also working to set up clothing closets, nursing stations, and hygiene closets. They intend to get as much done as soon as possible, and yesterday Humankind Ministries President Latasha St. Arno said the goal is to have everything ready to go in the next few days.
We are so grateful for our volunteers here. We're setting up over 100 bunk beds that have just been delivered this morning, and we have volunteers here all throughout the day today, tomorrow, tonight, Friday, and we're just trying to get things up and running as soon as possible.
And Humankind Ministries also says they're still looking for more volunteers to help with the setup. They'll be working Thursday and Friday this week. And for information on how to volunteer, you can visit KSN.com. Here for you in Wichita, Asia Simone Smith, KSN News 3.